Come on, you're all doing it now, aren't you? The Masterclass jig, as I like to call it. There we go. See, there you go. You got to do it. The Masterclass music just makes you want to jig around. Yes, hello. Good afternoon. Good morning. My name's Ben Mosby. Thank you for joining us here on Crafters TV. It's Friday. Woohoo! And we are here with a masterclass for you where we're going to give you loads of demonstrations. We're going to give you loads of techniques. We're going to give you loads of hints and tips as well on some of our favourite products of recent times. And of course, not just little old me, as you've seen jigging over in the corner is the lovely Fiona. Hello.
Hi. How are you, Ben?
I'm very well, thank you. Excited about this show because we've got some amazing products coming up.
We have. Shall we have a look at some of them?
Yes.
Because they are just gorgeous. We have got the super interchangeable dies and they are absolutely fantastic. Now you can do really simple cards like this, matting and layering. You get lots of different sentiments which are going to fit in the middle. Now we've got everyday and we've got Christmas covered, absolutely. So let it snow. And you can do them, as you can see, really simply and then just bling them up to your heart's content. But you can also start to play with these. How fantastic does that look on an easel card with the happy holidays? Or maybe you're going to do an oh so simple but equally effective Merry Christmas diorama card, which is going to fold flat to go in the post. But then you can use them to make these incredible shaker cards.
Shaker.
How pretty is that? But I want to show you this one, because when you want to start to really play, why not do one of these? And I'll tell you what, I'm going to be doing one of these during the show, and when you see how easy they are to do, it's going to be absolutely superb. You will love it. You will absolutely love it. So, Ben, what's the time?
The time is... Where's the clock gone?
I don't know, Ben. I don't know.
Hang on a minute. What have you been up to whilst I've not been in here? Because we've been away this morning. We've been filming a few bits and pieces ready for birthday, which is coming up. So Fiona's been left in the studio on her own, and you've been tinkering over my side.
Would I?
You have?
Would I do that? No, look, innocent. Me, innocent. You're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. Warmer. What? Nearly red hot.
Why have you hidden me clock? What are you like?
What am I like? What am I like?
You know, I'm going to have trouble lagging that up again now. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, no, now you've done it. I can't get it back on the wall. Oh, no.
Okay, well, we'll do that in a minute when I'll do some demonstrating, shall we? There we go. It's kind of there.
I'll sort it out in a minute. Unbelievable. Who would take the clock off the wall, eh? Anyway, let's get back to what's coming up over the course of the next couple of hours. It is these amazing interchangeable dies. They are just brilliant. And the great thing with these, of course, as well, is you have got so much choice with them. Now, we've basically got two bundles for you, but the brilliant thing about this particular show is that we've got the ability for you to be able to mix and match. But as Fiona was showing you a few moments ago, this is the Everyday Interchangeable Collection. So with 20 different elements, £78 or $90, and you're saving $21.94 or $41.98. With each of these, you get that amazing frame, and as we've seen, so versatile, but you also get the interchangeable sentiments as well. So in the Everyday, this is your elegant frame, and with it comes congratulations, Love the font on that You're Invited, which of course you can pop in as well and enjoy your special day. Next up within this collection, you're getting the heartfelt frame. Take a look at that frame. That is just absolutely super, isn't it?
I love the envelope. In the sending lots of love sentiment, can you see it's got a little envelope at the bottom of it, and on the love you, it's got that little heart balloon. They are just adorable, aren't they?
They are absolutely all. Having said that, I've had my fill of balloons today. More will be revealed about that in just a few weeks' time. So that is all my love. Then within this collection, take a look at this gorgeous trellis frame. You've got the thank you. Love the script again on this celebrate. It's almost like a little
it's
cloud,
absolutely beautiful. And you know, the best thing about that is there's another way of using these. Don't put any sentiment in the centre at all, and you've got the perfect plaque. Wouldn't that make the most fantastic photo mount?
Oh,
and
love
you
that
can
idea.
use it landscape or portrait. It's going to look sensational. You really do need these in your collection.
You do. You've got thinking of you included in there as well. And then you've also got your flower frame. Again, look at that. Love all of those beautiful florals around the frame itself. And then you've got best wishes. You've got the happy birthday. And just for you, so much craftability here, and the fact that you can, chop and change these around is stunning. So that is your interchangeable everyday collection, £78 or $90. But as Fiona was alluding to a few moments ago, we've also got kind of the Christmas edition, if you like, of the interchangeables, and these are absolutely brilliant. I've seen these a couple of times on shows over recent weeks, and they're always really popular. So this is the same sort of idea, isn't it?
95 days, like-ish, I think, till Christmas.
Is it really?
About 95 days, I think.
It's 3 months today, isn't it? Because it's the 25th of September.
3 months today, there we go.
Yeah.
Ready for Christmas, how fantastic.
So definitely the countdown is on now. So if you haven't started making your cards yet, or if you're kind of scratching around your craft room going, I haven't got anything for Christmas cards, these are absolutely perfect. Again, you've got the ability to take that frame and then change the sentiments within inside it. And I love these. So you've got your Christmas tree first of all, and in there you've got your Merry Christmas, you've got season's greetings. You know what I love about this as well? The fact you've got happy holidays.
Yeah, it's perfect, isn't it? So you can use it for any occasion, or you could use it to put a picture of the family in to send as your Christmas card.
Next up within this collection, you have got this beautiful star. This one is called
Peace on Earth.
Yes, Peace on Earth. There you go. Look at that. Again, the sentiments here. Star of Wonder. I won't sing this. Well, I might sing later on. Joy to the world and Peace on Earth. Again, really easy to interchange the sentiments within that. Next up, we love a snowflake, don't we?
I love a good snowflake, and this one is sensational. And you know, the lovely thing about all of these dies is they will cut in, cut out, and you can change the sentiment. So super.
Let it snow, believe in the magic, and winter wishes. And then we also get this beautiful holly frame, gorgeous, with Deck the Halls, Jolly Holiday, and 'Tis the Season. Again, if you've never used these before, you've never seen the idea of these before, loads of hints, tips, and demonstrations coming up over the course of the show. £78 again for this collection, or $90, saving £21 or $41. But here's the brilliant thing. As always, we like to make sure that, there's something for every pocket, and it may well be that you're thinking, well, I don't want the full collections, but I quite like one from the everyday, and I like the holly one from the Christmas collection. Can I mix and match? Yes, you can. So basically, if you get on our website, you can buy them individually for $24.99, or if you buy two, it's $42.50 or $55 for whichever ones you want, really. Mix and match them up and create your own little mini bundles if you want to go that way. Now, we have got lots of demos coming up. Loads of people already watching. Mary's in from Tennessee. Mary from Malta. I think that's the first time I've had a...
lovely part of the world.
Yeah, a Maltese viewer. Georgiana from Florida. Sarah from Australia is back with us again.
Hello, Sarah. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Good night, I think.
Yeah, Sarah was with us till about, was it 3 a.m.?
3 a.m. yesterday, yeah.
Mariah from New York as well. Great to have you all here. Get in touch. Anything you want to know, anything you want to show, you can get in touch via our Facebook and our YouTube and our Instagram. And by the way, we want to know this morning, because I know a lot of you will be just waking up and having your breakfast. Today is Better breakfast day. So very interested to know, what is your breakfast of choice that sets you up for a crafty day? What, if you could have anything for your breakfast to get you ready, to get your mojo going, ready to craft, what would you be eating? Need to know that, please. And also, if you are sat at the breakfast table currently, send us your pics as well, because I'm very hungry. Been very busy today, haven't had time to have my breakfast. So if I can have a look at yours, that would be great. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Fiona, what have you had for breakfast?
Okay, well, my favourite breakfast is boiled egg and soldiers.
Oh,
so
yes.
There you go. That is my absolute favourite breakfast of all time.
There you go. You got that to beat. Get your soldiers and dip them in. Lovely. Now listen, whilst you're doing that, me to tell you about another great deal that we got on the show as well. Our Gemini Junior die cutting and embossing machine. This is such a brilliant machine, honestly. If you haven't got a die cutting machine yet, this is a great one to go for. 10% off today, so $125.99 or $179.95. I know, Fiona, a lot of people will know about this machine, but for people who are quite new to us, why is this machine so good?
And that's what Masterclass is for. It's for everyone. So even if you are a brand new crafter and this is the first time you've stumbled across us, stay tuned, keep watching, because we will have loads of questions and answers. If you've got a question, I'll tell you what, if you're a first-time watcher and you haven't put a comment down, comment down, ask us a question. Love to hear them. Now, the Gemini Junior is a lovely machine. This is our machine which comes with the 6x9 inch platform. So you get the whole of the machine, and it is really, really simple to do. What you're going to, and do you know what? There we go. There we are. So you can see you've got your start, your stop, your rewind button on there. You've got a very simple way of using them. You just feed your plates in. It's an electronic die cutting and embossing machine. Your intricate dies, your embossing folders, it is going to work perfectly every single time. Because it's got superb pressure, it's going to cut anywhere on the platform. That's what gives you those great results. But not just paper crafting. No. It will cut your fabric. It will turn your paper crafting dies into multimedia dies. It will take your multimedia dies to new heights. Several layers of cottons if you're a sewer. Absolutely beautiful. So if you're into your quilting, the perfect machine. You don't need to get two machines. You just need to have that, which is absolutely fantastic. But if you have a look, I mean, it's just amazing, isn't it?
So this is all the things we can cut, basically, is it?
Yeah. So this is some of the things that you can be cutting with your Gemini Junior. Things like canvas, things like cardstock, things like your chalkboard, your chipboard, your corkboard, your beautiful denim, your fabric, your felt. You've also got things like your foam, your glitter fabric, your glitter paper. What about vinyl? Using vinyl for all your tags and for your doors as well. But also you've got things like your hessian or burlap or jute. You've got things like your leather, real leather. Imagine making key fobs. Wouldn't that be a great idea? Or your mirror card, your plastic, so things like making your own stencils. You can emboss things as well. Wood veneer, vellum, and suede paper, and so much more. All from this one real little workhorse machine. Absolutely sensational, and it comes with all the plates as well.
Amazing. It's pretty much a case of what can't you cut, isn't it, really, when you look at that? Just brilliant. And here's the other brilliant thing, and I think we need to stress this because we don't talk about this enough. That price that you see on screen, $125.99, is obviously the price of the machine, but actually, I know pretty much everybody is in our Club Inspire. So even if you're new to this and you're only a bronze member, you'll still get 5% off that deal. If you're a silver member, you'll get 10% off it. If you're a gold member, you'll get 15% off. But and I know there are so many Club Inspire members who are platinum members, 20% off. So let's take that as the price. Take 20% off $125.99. This machine is down towards 100 quid, isn't it? It's pretty much £100 and pence, which is just brilliant. And this machine, honestly, has been the machine of choice for so many crafters for a very, very long time. It is brilliant. And for £100 today, if you are a platinum member, that is just a sensational buy. It really, really is. Must just say hello to a few people who are saying good morning. Loretta says good morning from Arizona. Sarah says, I need to make a cuppa now. I'm getting these soon and have the Christmas ones. Love these. Shanta Henderson says good morning, everyone, from an upset Philadelphian from Tampa.
Oh. That needs more explanation.
It does need more explanation.
Or does she mean upstate?
Oh, upstate.
I wonder if it's a predictive
yes.
text.
Yes, upstate maybe, not
well,
upset.
Maybe. We'll go with that. Anyway.
And lots of people getting very excited already, and I know it's coming later on, about your the accordion card, especially Karen on YouTube says, OMG, I will have paper and pencil ready when Fiona does the demo on that fabulous magic accordion card. Stay tuned, and don't forget to keep sending in your messages, please. What you have for breakfast, it is Better Breakfast Day. What is your crafty breakfast of choice? Fiona's is soldiers and eggs, and here's her first demo.
Okay, so here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to start with two very simple cards that you can do straight out of the packet. So we're starting with this beautiful elegance frame. I think this one is.
Yep.
Yes, indeed it is. Now this is how it comes in the packet. You get your outside cutting edge, which is separate, just there. I don't need that for this demo, but that will cut your squares, your matting and layering squares, so that's handy, isn't it? You get an inside frame, which will stay cut into whatever you're using, and then you get 3 sentiments on this. So you've got one on that side, and then you've got Enjoy Your Special Day, which is the one I'm going to use, or you have got just at the bottom there,
it is. Hang on.
It is. You're invited.
You're invited. Yeah.
There we are. I can do upside down and backwards
You
reading.
do better than I
It's
can.
fine. It's fine. So just take them off the cellophane, and what we're going to do is we're going to use the Gemini Junior for this. Now, for this one, you are going to need your cutting plate. And remember, all of these plates come with it. I'm going to use my metal shim because that is quite an intricate die. And I am going to use my plastic shim, my magnetic, and my other cutting plate. I don't need my rubber embossing mat, so that can just go back and be tidy.
Is it hard to remember when you get this the first time what plates go with what and all the different build-ups that you need?
Do you know, the thing is, it's so easy, Ben, that actually you will use it much, much more, and they're going to become second nature to you. Now, you can see I've cut my card to 5.5 inches, and what I'm going to do, because my card is slightly longer, I'm just going to pop it so that the edge is hanging out and just tape that into place. Now, I'm going to cut Enjoy Your Special Day, not because I need it in here, but because I just want to cut that away. So we're going to put that one in as well. So we're going to cut that and cut that, because I am going to double layer over the top of that. So we're just going to line that up nice and straight, Fiona. Nice and straight, Fiona. That'll be words and pictures. There we go. There we go. That's nice and straighter than it was. Straighter than it was.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. I blame the varifocals. That's my excuse.
We were just chatting about that before, because
yeah.
I have to wear my contact lenses, and now, as a lot of you will notice, I have to wear my reading glasses as well to read the cards and the tablet. Maybe it's varifocals are the way forward for me, because otherwise I end up doing that. You see,
yeah. They take a bit of getting used to. Going downstairs was great fun. Right, then all you do is offer it up to the machine. Look, I offer it up to the machine, and the machine will just pick it up. There's 2 sensors in there. It will take it through. There's no cranking from my point of view. Can you hear it working on that die? Isn't that fantastic? You know it's working hard. And then in 9 seconds, the whole thing is through. I mean, how ridiculously quick is that? So then what we're going to do is we're just going to take off our low tack tape, pop that down there, and then take off that bit.
So great machine as well then. Maybe if people have got like a manual machine, like you say, with a handle that they have to crank, this is the next step up, isn't it?
Do you know what? Do you know now? Look, take a look at that before I even take off the die. Look how beautifully that is cut.
Stunning.
Every little bit. Look how intricate that die is, how beautifully it's cut. And then all we're going to do is just take this away. And this is my favourite bit of die cutting. You just knock out all these little pieces. And the lovely thing is, I should have said, I'm working on Centura Pearl cardstock.
Oh yeah, we've got that.
Yeah, this is the black, the sets of black Centura Pearl. Don't see that very often, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And this little brush that I'm using, this little die brush, you will also find on the website. It's a cracking little tool, because look how quickly it knocks out all those pieces of cardstock so much quicker than using your little pokey tool to do it.
Absolutely.
Isn't that fantastic?
Details of your Centura Pearl, by the way, on the bottom of your screen there. Got 10 sheet packs. Black is out of stock currently, but plenty of other colours to choose from. $2.99 individually or $4.49.
Yeah, there's some beautiful greys in that collection as well,
Yeah.
if you want to go. And there's some gorgeous turquoises. Now, look at that. I could leave that like that, couldn't I?
Uh-huh.
Because that looks stunning, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks absolutely stunning. Or what you can do is just do some quick matting and layering. So I'm just got some matte and layer of just some cardstock, which includes my glitter cardstock. We're just going to line that up on the inside, pop that on there, and then to make the enjoy your special day pop out, I've cut it a second time. Oh, Fiona, you've put your ribbon on it, you silly woman.
Oh, Fiona.
Oh, Fiona, you
dear.
silly woman.
What you like. What you like.
What you like, yeah. Thanks. Debbie Robinson will be saying, what? What are you saying? What are you saying? There we go. You can fix that. There we go. Right, here we go. So then I've cut it out again, and I'm just going to overlay that little bit just there to make that bit stand out. Tiny bit of ribbon on the top, glue on the top there to hold my ribbon in place.
That's brilliant.
Just to finish it off. Now that's one card, one way, absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? So let's do a different shape as well. So this is as easy as you will, this is as quick as you will get, you know, a card in one pass through your machine. And if you've got your Gemini, it really is, you know, a one pass wonder.
And Nora on YouTube just, you know, going with that as well, saying, I love my Gemini machines. I always refer others to get one.
Yeah.
So easy to use. And that is the point. They give you that really good pressure that you need to make sure it is one pass through. Did you say it's 9 seconds as well?
Yeah, 9 seconds. On the Junior, it's 9 seconds. Do you know why I got mine, Ben? Because I have, and I'm sure I've said this before, I have carpal tunnel in both wrists.
I didn't know that.
So there you go. And it's one of those things that the manual machines and that motion used to irritate it. And that's why I got my electronic die cutting machine.
Amazing.
Because it actually enabled me to get back to die cutting, which I loved, but I wasn't able to do, or not so much. Now, not saying I've been using this die an awful lot, but so bear with.
But you have.
But I have. So we're just going to knock those bits out. And again, my little brush tool is coming in really handy here. I'm sure we'll have these on the website. Absolutely sure.
Bit of a craft room essential, I think, really.
They really are. You may need your pokey tool just to take those little bits out. But I mean, super, super quick. And you'll be doing this at home as well. There we go.
Just whilst you're doing that, I've got to say hello to Aid on YouTube, who's looking forward to the accordion card demo. There's lots of excitement about that later. Cindy on YouTube, good morning from Pennsylvania and happy Friday.
Yes.
And Shirley says, good morning everyone. Chicago, Illinois is sending crafty hellos to all. Good morning everyone. Lovely to have you here with us. We want to see pictures of your breakfast, what you're eating, what's your crafty breakfast of choice on Better Breakfast Day. I had a really miserable, well it wasn't miserable, but it was just a bit of a boring breakfast. Peanut butter on toast.
Peanut butter. I love peanut butter. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
It's a bit dull though, isn't it, for a breakfast? Is it? Peanut butter on toast?
Depends how much you love it, really, I guess, doesn't it?
Well, I suppose. Oh, with a banana, producer, look. Banana and peanut butter.
There you go.
It's peanut butter and jelly in the States, isn't it? Isn't that what they have?
Have you tried that?
Peanut butter and... But it's not jelly, is it? It's peanut butter and jam, isn't it? Is that right? It's not actual jelly like we call jelly, is it? It's jam. So we would say peanut butter and jam. I've not had that. I haven't. I tell you what I do quite like.
Cheese and jam?
What? Cheese and jam? No, I'm getting away from the jam. I like peanut butter with a bit of cucumber on toast. That's quite nice. Oh, cheese and jam, and then peanut butter and jam as well. Well, I'll try that. I'll try it tomorrow.
Right. Okay, so look, what I've done is I've got myself a piece of card which is the width of an A4, and I've cut it to 5.5 inches. I've then scored at 3/4 of an inch there and there. So what we're making now is a diorama card. So I'm going to pop that in. Again, I don't need that outside cutting edge because I want this to cut into the cardstock. So we're just going to tape that bit in there, that bit in there. You'll see it fits beautifully on my plate, and again, we're just going to run that through. So that, just square your plates up
You know,
and run it through.
You know, so with this, you've got your stop, your pause, and your play button on there. When might you want to pause it, for example? Oh, like
when
now.
you're talking.
Or if the door goes or something.
Yeah, or if the door goes something, or if you haven't got quite enough room, and then if you want to it to continue, press it again and it continues. There you go.
It's all very clever, isn't it?
Or maybe if you're cutting just a really tiny die and you just want to send it through and send it back because you want a die to cut even quicker than 9 seconds, you absolutely can do that too.
Be a bit impatient, haven't you?
You've got to be. Now look at that again. Look at that again. Look how beautifully, if I tip that forward, that has cut. Absolutely sensational. First time I'm going to take my dies away, give this a bit of a brush. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this.
That brush is next level. Can you imagine doing it with a pokey tool? You'd be there till Christmas.
And you don't need to be either. You can just be nice and quick. Do you know, if I'm in the kind of mood to do this, I save all those beautiful little holly leaves and I use them to decorate other cards, because look at all these holly leaves I've got which are completely cut away. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, let me tip that into the bin. We'll put this card together and then I want to show you some concept cards, because this is only the tip of the iceberg. This may be where you start. It's not going to be where you end. So let me, well, in fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Yes.
I'm going to show you how this would go together very quickly. So on my back piece of card, this card is 8 inches by 5 1/4. That's what I cut it to. And I've scored it at 3/4 there and 3/4 there. There we go. And then that was the same that I did with this bit, and you score it again. Then when you put this together, just so, you get all of that dimension. Now if I bring in this one which is just stuck together, and show you that, and you have a quick look at how amazing and dimensional that one looks, whilst I just grab these black and white ones to give you some more ideas of what you could be doing. So look at that, you've got that beautiful card there. I mean, these are 2-minute cards, so these are, oh my goodness, somebody has zapped round and I've got to send them a Christmas card type cards. But they don't look it, do they? Absolutely. But you could literally make them whilst the kettle's boiling. Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let me grab these black and white ones and show you these, because I've got some sensational things to show you. Hopefully these will wet your whistle. Now, you could be making beautiful easel cards like this, twisted easel with the I love you. Wouldn't that be great for Valentine's Day or birthdays? Absolutely gorgeous. Here's a variation on the diorama card you just saw me make, which is absolutely sensational. Or maybe, look at this, a fold back card with a panel. So you've got that beautiful panel, absolutely gorgeous. Or look at that. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's that trellis, isn't it? That's that trellis. I love that. As a 10-fold card, it looks absolutely stunning. Or maybe... oh, yes. Bigger shaker. Bigger shaker panel. But, you know, you can also do things like this. Look at that. As a centre pop out. Isn't it amazing? Like sometimes less is more, isn't it? With the black and the white. Look at this. Look at that. Imagine that's a wedding invite or a Christmas party invite that you're going to. You'd want to go to that one, wouldn't you? Absolutely. You really would. And one final one. Look at this. Fold back. Oh my word. How stunning is that? So loads to get you started, and we're going to be doing loads and loads more demonstrations. But right now, Ben, yes, I need to tidy up a bit because I've made a bit of a mess. You have made a bit of a mess. At least you're not taking things off the wall and hiding them anymore. They stole me clock earlier on. Can you believe that? Unbelievable. Listen, if you want to get in touch and say hello to us, please do on Facebook and YouTube. We're chatting breakfast today. It is Better Breakfast Day. So who's having the best breakfast or who has eaten the best breakfast? We'll read some of those out in just a few moments' time. But there are, I tell you what,
My breakfast was dull, peanut butter on toast, but there's some lovely, lovely breakfast coming in here, which we'll have a look at in just a second. Send in your pictures as well, please, to our studio. Going back to those cards, by the way, Con Turnbull says, oh, they are absolutely gorgeous, Fiona. What amazing cards. And they really are. And this is what you can do. This is the point here with these collections. I just want to recap again on the collections that you have got, because you've got 2 full collections, but then also a bit of a pick and mix, a mix and match, if you like. This is your Christmas Interchangeable Create-a-Card collection. So with this, you get that beautiful frame at each of the mini collections, and then you get the 3 interchangeable sentiments as well. So this one comes with your Deck the Halls, it comes with your Jolly Holidays, and 'Tis the season to be jolly, which is rather nice, isn't it? Sorry about the singing.
Beautiful, Ben.
Thank you. Then you get this wonderful Christmas tree frame as well. And like I said, who's to say that, you know, you don't necessarily have to have a sentiment in there. You can leave that as your aperture. You can use these to make your shaker cards. As you've seen, there's amazing diorama cards as well. I love this particularly for the fact that you get that wonderful happy holidays in there as well. And the season's greetings too. And then also within this collection, look at that, the beautiful star. I mean, this is just stunning, isn't it? The way that star almost like sort of cascades there, almost like an exploding star you've got with that frame. Peace on earth, joy to the world, and Star of Wonder are your sentiments there. And then who doesn't love a snowflake? With 3 months to the day until Christmas Day, you're gonna wanna get your hands on these. This is Let It Snow, and you get Believe in the Magic and Winter Wishes as well. Now, that as a collection is £78 or $90, saving $21.96 or $41.96. However, you might not be in the Christmas mood just yet, but you might be thinking, well, I quite like an everyday collection. Have you got one of those? Well, funny you should ask, because yes, we do. Now, this is the Everyday Interchangeable Sentiments collection. So 20 sentiments, and again, you get this beautiful, beautiful frame. We've seen the detailing on some of these frames already with Fiona's demos. You've got the You're Invited and Enjoy Your Special Day with that really kind of elegant, swirly font on there. All My Love, I mean, I think this is probably my fave, because look at that. I mean, look at the detailing on the frame. It's gorgeous, isn't it? With those flowers cascading around there. Love the little dangling heart that you've got too. And then you've got the Love You sentiment with that sort of, it's almost like a heart balloon, and then the Sending Lots of Love with that little envelope down the bottom is just so cute. You've then got your trellis frame. Saw this a few moments ago in situ in one of the cards that Fiona was showing us. That comes with the Celebrate, and also the Thinking of You in that sort of more sort of, I suppose that was sort of scrawled font really. Looks really cool. And then this one, wow, this flower frame you're going to be using time and time again. Best Wishes, Happy Birthday, and Just For You are the sentiments that you get with that. Look at that little flower you've got in the corner of that one as well. Now here's the thing, you might be thinking to yourself, £78 is good, $90 is great, but I quite like the floral frame, and I quite like the star from that collection. Well, the brilliant thing is you can go for these individually for $24.99, or if you want to mix and match, you can do that as well. So you can pick and choose maybe a couple from one collection or one from each collection, however you want to do it. And that is $24.99 individually, or $42.50 or $55. But as we keep talking about, we need to mention again, because Fiona's brought this up, and my mind doesn't compute this all the time, but you won't pay this price, will you? Because especially if you're a platinum member, take another 20% off that. If you're a gold member, take 15% off that. If you're not yet in our club, find out about Club Inspire, because honestly, here we go, it pays to know all of this. Even if you've just joined us, you're going to get, look, 5% off, 10%, 15, 20, and I know so many of you are platinum members as well, so take another £4.80, £5 off that, boom. I mean, loving life. Now, if you are getting these dies, of course, you will need to have a fantastic die cutting and embossing machine, and you may already have one, but if you haven't, may I recommend this little beauty, the Gemini Junior die cutting and embossing machine. Love the demos with Fiona on this. We've had a good look around it. You've seen how handy it is to use your manual machine. I don't know, might be causing you a few problems. This one is automatic. You've got the forward and back function on there. You've got the pause button as well, and you've got that real pressure, which is going to give you that great cut and emboss each and every time you use it. It's a 10% saving for everyone, but then, as we've said, if you're a platinum member on this, take another 20% off that, $125.99 or $179.95, and the price is coming down even lower for you. And it's a machine that's just going to make life easy for you. It really is. Now we've also got other essentials on the show for you as well. Lots of you liking this. Now this is your Spectrum Noir ink. Say it, Ben. Ink pad, 4-piece essential tools bundle. So again, with this, you get lots to get you going there, including, of course, your square blending tool. You've got your brayer there as well. You've got your little refills too, and you've got your craft mat as well. So that is a really handy bundle to have. $19.50 or $24. 30% saving. Now, if you are going to be getting these dies, obviously you've seen the frames particularly are intricate, aren't they? You're going to want to make sure that you can get all the bits and pieces out. I mean, your pokey tools are handy, but when you've got dies like that with loads of bits and pieces in, this is what you want. Your die brush tool and foam pad, $4.99 or $9.95 if you want to add that into your basket today. I'll just have a quick look at a few of these breakfasts before we carry on. Fran on YouTube, greetings from Maryland. I've just finished breakfast. See, this is simple, but this is tasty. 2 fried eggs and half a bagel.
Ooh.
Yeah, love a bagel.
That's good.
Don't buy enough, but we get. I mean, bagels you can get over here in the UK, but I don't feel like I don't.
They don't seem the same, do they? They don't seem the same.
No. Karen on YouTube, favourite breakfast is what I had yesterday: veggie and cheese omelette. Hash browns and black coffee. Alas, today back to yogurt with fruit and granola. That sounds too healthy, doesn't it? Really, that's too healthy. Go back to the other one, the omelette with the hash browns. That's what we like. Keep those coming in, please. What are you having for breakfast, everybody? We want to know. It is Better Breakfast Day. Who's having the best crafty breakfast?
I want to know if somebody's having bacon and maple syrup and pancakes, because if I had a second favourite breakfast,
right,
it would be that.
Sorry, just to talk about so over here we have the full English, right, which of course is your bacon, sausage, egg, beans, tomatoes, fried bread, all that. So that is the full English. What? So the full American would be what? Bacon?
Oh, I don't know what the full American would be, but there is. It's more Canadian, I think, where you're going to have your pancakes, and then you have bacon, and then you have maple syrup, and it's the stack. It's delicious. I love it.
Right.
Anyway, I'm going to get hungry.
I know. We'll get out of the craft thing. Here's the thing. So we know what our full English is. What is like the traditional American breakfast? What is the traditional Australian breakfast? Wherever you're watching from? I know we've got someone watching from Malta. What's the traditional breakfast of where you are from? That's what I want to know, please. And send in your pictures as well. We need more pictures because I'm hungry and I want to see what you're eating. Right. Back to the crafting. What are you going to show us?
Okay, we are going to step it up a bit, and we are using the Heartfelt Interchangeable die from the Everyday collection. That is that beautiful frame which has those interchangeable hearts. And you'll notice now I've got the frame out here. So that's the heart frame, which you could just cut out, or you can use it with the outside cutting edge, which is just going to cut me the perfect frame. And then you've got your sentiments. So I could have all my love, I could have love you, or I could have sending lots of love. So you've got a lot of different occasions. I think I'm going to go for all my love.
Do we know off the top of our heads how new these are? Because Laura is asking, are these everyday ones new? I don't have mine handy, but these ones look different. I can't say off the top of my head how long these have been around for.
Oh gosh.
When did we launch these? The Christmas ones are newer, aren't they?
Less than a year.
Yeah.
Less than a year.
Yeah.
But I couldn't dovetail it any closer than that. Less than a year, maybe less than 9 months. So year to 9 months.
Laura, best thing to do, Laura, get yours out and have a look.
Yeah.
That's passing the buck a little bit, but yeah, we're not quite sure is the honest answer.
So we're using the Gemini Junior again. You can see I've got everything up there. I've taped it all in. I'm cutting into my metal plate, which is what you do. Then I'm going to put my opaque on, then I keep my magnetic shim out the way and just use it as an ordinary shim. You can use that for positioning your metal dies. The reason I don't is that the Gemini is very strong. And 9 times out of 10 when I'm crafting, sometimes, and you'll be shocked at this, Ben, I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I know.
What did you just say?
Ho, ho, ho. And it has been known for me to make very decorative fridge magnets out of my magnetic shim.
And you've got a collection of you.
Now, what I do is I keep it out of harm's way. But you know, that's just me. You may be different. So we're going to take off our outside cutting edge just there. Now look, that's made me a beautiful frame in its own right. So save that for later. And then I'll turn this over so you can see. Look at that.
Yeah,
look
beautiful.
at that. Absolutely gorgeous. All in one pass as well. So absolutely stunning. I'll tell you what, shall I show you how you would do it if you want to emboss? Let me see if I can keep my die in there.
Okay.
If not, I'll just take that centre one out. I'll take that centre one out because otherwise I'll jog it. Right, if you want to emboss, turn your die over, get your rubber embossing mat, and you always push the paper into the die. Now folks, I'm here to tell you, if you try and push the die into the paper and you use the rubber mat to push the die, it's not going to work.
Okay.
Because the rubber is softer than the die, and therefore all that happens is it comes out the same way.
Right.
So you take out your magnetic shim. That's the only, so I've taken out my metal and I've taken out my magnetic shim, and you can see it's magnetic, it's caught on my dies. I better move that in a second. And you run it through again. And what that does is it's just going to pick up any embossed detail in that die. So that's how you would use your beautiful Junior. And then we will take this away. Now, hopefully, when I just knock all these bits out, and I'm just knocking that bit out there, I'm even using my fingers this time because it's so easy. Now, look, I'm going to show you here. Look at that beautiful, beautiful detail. Can you see the rounded edges where we've embossed it? Now that is gorgeous, but what we're going to do is just pop that over there, give that a shot. I'll have to get a broom soon. Have to get a broom.
You just chuck it on the floor?
No, no, I chucked it near the bin.
Oh, good. Near the bin. Yeah.
Near the bin. Well, there is a bin sort of in that area. Unless I stood in a bin, that would be about the only. That would be the only way that all the bits would hit it. Now, look at this die, because this is where you can start taking these dies to the next level. Because you can. Look at this. You can start snipping into this and freeing some of these gorgeous roses just here, which you can use on your different projects. So let's just free a rose there. But you can also snip in, so you can take the roses out. Or if you want to, what you can do is you can just snip away the sentiment as well. So you could just use the sentiment on its own by just snipping into your dies, and that gives you a whole different way of using them. And it means if you want to use that heart frame just on its own without a sentiment, you can absolutely do that. And you can just snip out that little heart as well. You know, your small scissors that you'll find on the website, these lovely little ones, are great for this kind of thing. So then I have, let's clear those bits out the way.
So you snipped out all the sentiment, yeah?
So you can snip out all the sentiments. I've got my love. I've got a little heart that I could have going on there. I've got the all that you could put there. And I've got my little roses. Now,
cute.
And I've got a frame, you see, at the moment, with that empty aperture that I could be playing with.
Put a little picture in there.
You could put a little picture in there, absolutely.
You and your loved one.
You could. Right, okay, so now we're going to use that and go make that into a card. So this is how that is going to work. So what I'm going to do is I've got myself a 5.5 inch square matte black cardstock. Is on the website. You can never have too much matte black cardstock. It is brilliant. So there we go. There's your matte black cardstock. Then I have cut that same sentiment. I've just realised I've cut that one with sending all my love. But do you know what? You get to see a second sentiment. That's fine. So I've got sending all my love, which I've cut in red. There you go. Absolutely gorgeous. And I've lined it with some acetate. And I've put my foam tape all the way around it. Now, before I do anything, you may be wondering what I did with all those bits.
Yes.
that I cut out, because what you can do is just paper piece
Oh, that's such a cool
over
idea.
your flowers, just to highlight
Yep.
some detail, so they are just going to look absolutely gorgeous. I'll put a couple on. Come here, Fiona, that's where you put it from. There you go. The other thing about these is they're not all the same, which is fab, because it means you can play and you can decide which ones you want to cut away. So I'm going to pop that one just there as well. And then I've got the sending lots of love, which I'm just going to pick up.
Is that just off an adhesive sheet then? Right,
this is a Xyron. Now, our American friends who are watching will be very familiar with Xyron, but I'll tell you how you can do it. If you don't have a Xyron, which basically just turns everything into a sticker, when you run it through, it just puts adhesive on. You could use our dotty tape pen, which would work fantastically well. Or on the website, I am sure you will find some of our self-adhesive sheets which you can use just to cut things out of, which is absolutely gorgeous too. Really lovely. And some of our luxury card packs have that as well. So there we go. Look, I'll stop playing because that looks pretty, I think, and you can see the little envelope. So to finish this off, what we're going to do is just grab, now these are sequins. Have a look on the website. Sequins work, glitter work, rice works really well. Rice works really well for shaker cards as well.
As in rice?
As in, yeah, don't cook it first.
No.
That's my top tip there, Ben. I know you need to craft it, but don't cook it first.
Okay.
Yeah, dry rice.
Yeah, because, I mean, it wouldn't shake very well, would it, if you cooked it first? But do you know,
rice is a great one. Rice and glitter is a great one for weddings.
Yeah.
Because you know it's traditional to throw rice.
Yeah.
So rice and glitter in a card for a wedding card is perfect. Or rock salt and glitter as well.
Rock salt.
Works brilliant. You know the very posh salt that you get?
Yeah. I use it. I use rock salt because I'm very posh,
go.
obviously. I like the idea, but I've never heard rice before in a card. That's great, you know.
There we go.
Someone's a little bit hungry, they can open it all up and
they
have
could.
the rice with the tea.
Rice. So there we go. Look, so there is your next one. How easy was that? But it looks completely different, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, some brilliant demos, some brilliant cards from these collections as well. Make sure you get yours. Remember, you've got the everyday, you've got the Christmas, and then you can mix and match them up as well. $24.99 or $42.50 for $2 or $55. So you can choose your favourites from each collection. By the way, as well as enjoying Fiona's demos today, I am loving your breakfasts. I'm getting very hungry. Like, for example, Con Turnbull on Facebook says, well, Fiona, when I was in Florida a good few years ago, I had blueberry pancakes in maple syrup with coffee absolutely every day, and I loved every minute of them. But you're right, they're just not the same over here. Now this has confused me a bit. Janet on Facebook says, in Italy, we have espresso and a croissant filled with jam or nocella. I thought croissant, is that how you say it? Croissant? Yeah, croissant. I thought croissant was French.
Well, I suppose it can travel.
Yeah, well, I know it can travel, but it's not, you know, I just kind of thought if I was expecting someone maybe from France to go, we have a croissant, not someone from Italy, but there you go, that's fine.
There you go.
Katrina says pancakes, scrambled eggs, turkey sausage, fried apples, and a glass of milk. Ooh. And Anne on Facebook says, I make gingerbread pancakes with whipped cream, but only on Christmas morning. I mean, that's the kind of thing you need to have for breakfast every morning, isn't it? Seriously.
You really do.
And also, sorry, right, check out your baskets, right? And whilst you do that, I'm going to have a look at what everyone's having for breakfast. What on earth is Astrid having for breakfast? Smoothie bowls. Oh. Those almost look too good to eat, don't they? Look at those.
That's art, isn't it? Wow.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm a hungry guy, right? But I would almost not want to eat this because they look so good. They're so it's basically smoothies, right? Just decorated with loads of goodies to look like a piece of artwork.
Gorgeous.
I mean, I would look at that and appreciate that maybe for a couple of minutes, but then I would eat them. The smoothies do look lovely. Now this is what I'm talking about. I mean, come on, Laura.
Ooh,
Laura.
Full English there, Laura. Do you know the difference between an English and a Scottish breakfast?
Well, funny you should say that. Have you been looking at these?
No.
We've had Jean, who's come in touch on Facebook, saying, my favourite breakfast is a full Scottish. Bacon, eggs, Square sausage.
Square sausage, yeah, square sausage.
A square. What is that? Like a bird? Like a.
It's a square sausage. It's sausage meat, but in a square.
A squassage.
Yeah, square sausage.
So a squassage and or pork links.
Yeah.
That's like sausage.
That's like our sausages.
Soda scone.
Oh yes, soda bread scone. Oh, absolutely amazing.
A tatty scone. Is that a potato scone?
Yeah, perfect. Has she got white pudding in there as well?
It says mushrooms, black pudding, sometimes
black pudding.
fried pancake or fried bread.
Wow, I'm really hungry now. I'm really, really hungry now. Oh my word, how amazing would that be?
Keep these breakfasts coming in, please, because we love them. PA on YouTube says Fiona is hilarious. Diane says, love your beautiful watercolour shirt, Fiona, smashing and loving the layering technique to get the multicolour, multi-dimensional effect as well. Sarah Brown also saying, loving your demos, Fiona. I've saved this show as I'm getting the everyday one soon. Brilliant. Get yours. Do not miss out on these deals because they are amazing. Now, as we've said, you've got so many different ways to buy here because you can go for the collections or you can go for the mix and match as well. The Christmas one proving really popular. I love this. I've only seen this a couple of times on the channel. It's always very popular when it's here. So you've seen the idea, you've seen how this works. This beautiful holly frame gives you the deck the halls, jolly holiday and 'tis the season. The value for money is seriously in the big collections. If you want to mix and match, you can do, that's fine. But I mean, seriously, get them all. The great thing about these collections, every day, guess what? You're going to use them year round. And the Christmas ones, well, yeah, you're going to use them every Christmas, aren't you? And you're going to create some amazing cards. This Christmas tree one is great. Merry Christmas, season's greetings. Love that as well. Happy holidays. Nice that you've got the kind of the choice of expression and sentiments with those collections. Then you've also got, this is my fave, I think, of the Christmas collection. That star is just gorgeous. That peace on earth in there, joy to the world, and Star of Wonder, the three different sentiments to fit that beautiful frame. And then look at that. Look at the detail in that snowflake frame. It's stunning. Let it snow, believe in the magic, and winter wishes. So that is the full Christmas collection, 20 elements for £78 or $90. Savings to be had all over the place. And as we said again, you know, if you're in our Club Inspire, particularly a platinum member, you can take another, wow, what, 15 quid off that, can't you? Brings it down to nearer £60. Right, keep those breakfasts coming in and we'll keep the demos coming your way. What are you going to show us next?
Okay, do you know, funnily enough, I'm going to use that gorgeous star. Really beautiful. So we're using the Star of Wonder, and as you can see, it comes with the star, the peace on earth, and the joy to the world. So I've got a piece of mirror card this time. I'm going to use my outer frame just because I can and I need it cut away. So we're just going to pop this on there. It's just going to give me a nice, beautiful frame to my card. Absolutely gorgeous. And then my choice is Peace on Earth or Joy to the World or Star of Wonder.
Star of Wonder.
Yes, I'm going to use Joy to the World.
Oh, I knew you'd do that. It always happens. I choose one, they go with the other one.
Yeah, I'm going to use Joy to the World. Yeah. Not because I can't think. But can you sing that Christmas carol?
It's not. Is it a Christmas carol? It just goes, joy to the world, the King has come. In every heart. In every heart, let heaven and angels sing. Let heaven and angels sing. Let heaven and angels sing. Yeah, there you go.
Ah, there we go.
Thank you. And good night.
I don't think either of us have missed our callings as singers, do you, eh?
Well, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. I should be on the stage. Maybe we should do a Christmas musical or a panto here.
Or a panto. Oh, yeah. No, you shouldn't.
Oh, yes, I should.
Oh, no, you shouldn't.
Oh, yes, I should.
Anyway, whilst we're doing that, I'm also taking this out, which is just brilliant. So we're going to pop this out just here. So we're just going to pop this one out just there. You can see how easily they come out, and then Look at this. Oh my word, oh my word. Where's my fabulous little brush? Now, all of these little bits, the little stars that you've got in here, keep them. You know, the little bits that you can see coming out here. But look, again, perfect cutting first time. If your machine does that, well, fantastic. If it doesn't, think about it. When we have things like the Junior on and we've got a fantastic price, even if you're brand new to crafting, but if you're with the club and you've been wondering, do you know, it makes it even more affordable. Look at that.
Gorge.
How sensational. How sensational is that? Right, okay, let me move these bits over to one side and we will put this next card together. Right.
Very quickly, Roxanne has asked, what is the email address to email pictures? Well, I can tell you that, Roxanne, it is studio@crafterscompanion. That's there, look, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. And can I just say very quickly, I don't know if this is a spelling mistake or it's like, well, basically.
Predictive text change.
Yeah, but Sea Gods on YouTube says, good morning from Tennessee. I don't know if this is an American thing. You have to tell me. I'm having quiche for breakfast and I know what quiche is. Quiche is nice. Quiche for breakfast I've never had, but it's a good option. But a good southern breakfast must include grits.
Yeah, grits is real. I don't know what is the kind of...
Because I don't know if anyone else, this might just be a southern thing, grits in my language is slang for your pants.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your grits.
No.
No? Is that just, yeah, your grits?
Yeah, no, that must be a Devon thing. That must be a Devonian thing.
So what are grits as far as food is concerned then?
I think it's a bit like porridge.
Oh, is it?
It's like a porridge, but it's made of cornmeal.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, if you're watching and I've got that wrong, email in. Well, let us know.
It's more likely to be porridge than it is your pants, isn't it? To be honest with you. Yeah. Send us pictures of your grits, please. That sounds so weird for me to say that. Your porridge, obviously. Anyway, what are you doing?
Right. So look, I've just decorated the inside of my card. Now look, can you see where I've used that waste to make myself a little star border on there? And then I'm just using, and again, I'm using some of this foam tape. You'll find this on the website or our foam pads. It's a nice, easy way to get an instant card, really. So you can use your 3D glue gel, but you can also do something like that. Perfect. Now, you'll notice in this 5x5 card, what I've done is I've put a fold in the top. That's because what we're going to do is to mat and layer onto the front. Now, when you're making an easel card, you only put your tape on the bottom panel, as I have just done, because if you put it on the whole thing and stick it all down, what you've got is you've got a card, not an easel card. So that is going to pop just down there. I'm going to pop another piece of that pretty glitter card. This is from the luxury card packs. You may well find some of those on the website. And right, dotty tape pen really comes into its own when you've got an open design like this, because what it's going to do is it's going to just put the glue where the card is. It's not going to put the glue where the holes are, so you don't get all those little stringy bits of glue. Clever. Yeah, really clever. So that is going to sit there, and then you have got, I'm going to turn this around so you can see it, a gorgeous easel card. Look at that.
Fantastic. Love how you've used one of the sentiments to go in the middle of the frame and then one as the stopper.
Just works so well, doesn't it? So we've done 4 cards.
Well, I haven't.
Already.
You have.
The royal we.
Well, yeah.
I'll include you in.
Thank you. I've not done much apart from, talk about breakfast and sing, really, but that's what I'm here for. That's what they pay me for. 4 cards in under an hour. That's the point. That's how quick you can get to grips with a collection like this. By the way, Cheryl has been in touch to say, I would love to see a Halloween set like this. Well, we'll put it out there. We'll put it to the bosses and see what we can come up with. Lots of lovely messages coming in as well. So we'll have a look at those in just a few moments' time. But lots of people are loving the multi-buy. This Christmas multi-buy is flying out of the door. 20 elements included in there. But of course, if you like both of them, if you like the everyday and the Christmas, you can mix and match these up as well. It is basically $24.99 each, or 2 for $42.50 or $55. So you can pick maybe one from the everyday. You can pick one from the Christmas collection. However you want to do it, it is entirely up to you. But don't miss out. That Gemini Junior as well, proving really popular. really effective, isn't it? You may already have a die cutting machine, but if you've got one of the manual ones that you crank and maybe it's not working as it should be, then that Gemini is a really good buy to go with this collection as well. Now, we are halfway through the first show already, halfway through the masterclass, can you believe? And it is at this point that we need to tell you about the end of summer sale, which is coming to an end on Sunday. Now,
sounds like a crow sleep in there now.
I don't know what it was, to be honest with you. Now, here's the thing. At the end of summer sale, we're asking our amazing experts to pick some of their favourite things from the end of summer sale. And over the last few days, we've obviously just been running through these quite quickly. However, lots of people enjoyed the chart countdowns that we did at the start of the week, and that I know that Joe was doing at the weekend as well. A lot of people have been saying, hang on a minute, you were having the fun with the music and the disco lights and all this going on. Where's that gone? If you're doing these chart countdowns, we need it. So I'm pleased to say, it's back, and it's time to do our Fiona's top 10 picks from our end of summer sale. Whoa! Here we go, and in at number 10.
It's sold out.
A new entry at number 9.
It's sold out.
Oh, God, it's a good start, isn't it? A good start. Here we go then. What's at number 8?
At number 8, we've got Knit and Natter Crafty Fun. This is a fantastic die. You're going to get the whole Knit and Natter collection and die. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, ridiculous price from Sarah Signature Crafty Fun.
$175 or $275, over 55% off, as we find out what's new at number 7.
At number 7, we have, to go with the breakfast, Sweet Treats.
Ooh.
Now look at this. This is amazing. 18 pieces. You're getting your layered stamp and dies. This makes not only the ice cream cone, but it makes the most fantastic cupcakes. And you're getting all your layered stamps, and you know our layered stamps are superb, really easy to use, photopolymer. You get a waffle cone and a traditional cone in there. How's that for detail? Oh my word, the price.
$7.25 or $9.25 with over 50% off. Next up, new in at number... What number is it? I forgot what number it is. I think it's number 6.
And at 6, we have the best thing ever. We have a butterfly. It wouldn't be Fiona's Picks without one. Look at this sensational die. Butterflies all over the place.
Butterflies all over the place, great mate. $3.75 or $7.25. What's in at number 5?
At number 5, we have the most fantastic set of stamps from, this is Craft Life from Sarah Signature. You feel like she should have a band, shouldn't you? Sarah and the Signatures.
Sarah and the Signatures.
Do something creative every day. We are cut out to be friends, craft friends. Absolutely gorgeous. Make a beautiful mess today. Yes, I have a stamp for me. Absolutely perfect.
$2.25 or $3.25. Can you imagine that? A new entry in Sarah and the Signatures with Craft Life. Craft Life. In at number 4.
At number 4, yet again, we've got Happiness is Handmade by Sarah and the Signatures. I've got that. Happiness is Handmade. You've got Crafters Going to Craft. You've got Eat, Sleep, Craft, Repeat, sending you crafty hugs. You've got Craftiness is Happiness, Creating is Caring, and Happy Crafting.
That's $2.25 or $3.25. Sorry, I'm getting stuff in my mind. I can imagine Sarah as the lead singer, and then me, Joe, and Derek
doing
in the
the
background.
Singers.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Anyway, in at number 3.
In at number 3, we have a new interest. This is a decorative heart die. Oh my word, absolutely gorgeous. Look how this is going to be decorating your projects. It's stunning, and you always need a heart. You always need a heart. You've got to have a heart.
You gotta have a heart. $6.25 or $7.25, and let's find out what's in at number 2.
Right, a shock entry at number 2. Look at this. Stay humble, work hard, be kind.
Great words, great mate. $1.25 or $2.25, and let's find out what's made this week's number 1.
Drum roll. At number 1, here we go. You have got the most amazing Joy to the World. You've got the joy stamp, which is going to give you that wonderful aperture, and then you could have peace and joy or joy to the world. Loads of ways you can be using this, but I'll tell you what, you need to grab them before they're gone.
170 or 265, and that is our number one on our countdown for our end of summer sale.
Woo!
Woo! We have far too much fun here, and I think the great news is if you enjoyed the countdowns, we're going to do another one for you a little bit later on this afternoon. Loads of questions coming in and lots of nice comments, which we will recap on in just a few moments time. But let us recap on the Interchangeables collection. Oh, I'm out of breath, I need to get fit. This is the Everyday Interchangeable collection, 20 elements here, so you get the beautiful frames, and then of course you get the sentiments as well. So you've got the Interchangeable Elegant frame, which comes with congratulations, you're invited and enjoy your special day. Then you get that beautiful heartfelt frame with the all my love, love you, and I love that, sending lots of love with that little embossed envelope in the bottom of the sentiment. You've then got your trellis frame, again detailing on this is amazing, with the thank you, celebrate and thinking of you, and then you've got your flower frame too. I mean the detail is just stunning, and I love this too. Best wishes, happy birthday, and just for you. And of course with those you have really got something that you can use year round for lots of different occasions. £78 or $90 is your price. But again, remember, if you're a Platinum Club member, then you can take another 20% off that price. We've got the mix and match as well, but we've also got the full interchangeable Christmas collection. And again, this is just an absolute beaut that you'll come back to time and time and time again. You've got your interchangeable star frame with the peace on earth, joy to the world and star of wonder. Then you've got that beautiful tree. Love that one. Merry Christmas, happy holidays and seasons greetings. The holly frame again is gorgeous. You've got Deck the Halls, Jolly Holidays, and 'tis the season. And then you've got your snowflake frame. I think that might be my favourite actually now over the star frame. Let it snow, believe in the magic, and winter wishes. Of course, if you're getting these amazing dies, you want to make sure that you've got yourself an amazing die cutting and embossing machine. You might already have one, but if you haven't, please consider the Gemini Junior, because honestly, this is such a great machine. You've got such great pressure on this to get that precise emboss and die cut each and every time. You've got full control with the 3 buttons on the machine as well. And as we said, it's great if you have got a machine perhaps which you're having to use the crank on, use the handle on. If you're struggling to use that, this will take that worry away. It's already 10% off for everybody. And then of course, if you're a Club Inspire member, a Platinum, you'll get another 20% off that. So it comes down towards £100. Wendy on Facebook says, I got my Gemini because I had a rotator cuff damage and was struggling with my Cuttlebug because I couldn't wind it. So husband treated me to one. Now it's had a baby.
Oh,
my Mini sits on top of it. Well, many congratulations. There was another one on here as well.
Congratulations on your new Mini.
Exactly. Lots of people as well saying about the interchangeable collections. Halloween and Easter editions would be fun. So again, we'll put that to the boss. Lorna Jane on Facebook says, my jaw is getting sore, not used to smiling and laughing so much. I love you both. Well, we love you too. And we like to have fun. We like to have fun. Couple of questions for you, if you like.
Yes, go. I'll do my best.
A question for CC, says Sally. Any idea how long before the big Gemini is back in stock? Because my daughter wants one for her birthday.
Oh, well, it kind of depends on when your daughter's birthday is, really. If it's tomorrow, we're probably not going to be able to do it. I'll tell you what, we will find out. And I'm sure one of the wonderful social team who are watching will be able to answer that question. Okay, social team, do your thing. We've got another message here from Pa who says, wouldn't the brush scratch the Miri card or foil card, the little brush you've used? Does it scratch? No, it doesn't. It's just such a clever little thing. And I have used the brushes before, and this is quite a soft bristle, but there's a lot of them. So all it does, because what it's doing is it's knocking out the bits you don't want. And if you remember when I'm doing it, I'm just brushing so that the bits go off. But that's not going to hurt my hand at all. So no, you're perfectly safe. I've never had it mark my card at all.
Deborah says a pumpkin interchangeable will be lovely with the centre part have the word happy fall, another say happy Halloween, and another say happy Thanksgiving. Deb, do you want to join our design team?
Yeah.
Come and design it for us, Deborah. That's brilliant. And Rosalind says on Facebook, can't wait to see what they have in store for their anniversary month in October. Well, we've been doing some filming today.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, we have. Have a look at my Facebook page and you can see a little sneak peek on there. And Sarah's social too. You'll see some little behind the scenes footage and pictures if you really want to have a little nose. Just before we go back to the next demo, we have had a request here from Katie on Facebook who says, Ben, can you stop? No, she hasn't said that. Katie says, Ben, any chance of seeing a close-up of the box card near Fiona, please? I think it's
this one here.
Is it that one? Yes, there we go.
We're going to hope that it's this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it in and hope, Katie, that this is the one. This is a super box. So it's been used at the top of the box, just there, deck the halls, but it's also been used 'tis the season, jolly holidays.
Wow.
Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. So you could be doing that with any of your dies as well, with your deck the halls. Absolutely beautiful. I think the 'tis the season and the jolly holly might be from a different collection, but definitely the deck the halls. There you go.
And again, it gives you a bit of an idea, doesn't it, as to the kind of things that you can do with these collections. You've got so much scope for your craftability. Right, we have got plenty more to show you, and I know Fiona is raring to go for her fifth demo.
I am. Demo 5. Now look at this. Look at what we've already made so far from this collection. You've got a beautifully elegant enjoy your special day with that elegant frame. We've made a fantastic diorama card. Then we hit it up a notch and we started snipping into our dies to send you lots of love. And then we started to get funky with the shapes and do the piece on earth. But now,
I thought you were talking about my dancing then for a second.
Now we're going to make a card that looks like this. Now I'm going to be using a different insert, but once you get the principle, you can do
this is the demo.
Whatever you want. This is
the one everyone's been waiting
for. This is a demo. I've just got it. There we go. My five star.
Have you just pinned that in place?
No, I've just got some ribbon. I'm just holding it there.
Oh, right, sorry.
So it all folds flat just like that, and then it goes out like that. So you can use this for photos, etc. as well. So this is the one we're going to use right now. You could almost
hang that on like a bit smaller, maybe. You could have that as a little decoration as well, couldn't you?
You absolutely could. How brilliant.
Yeah.
You could just decorate it with other die cuts that you've got. I'll tell you what, the pop-up dies, the Christmas pop-up dies collection would be fantastic.
Yes.
For that kind of thing. Wouldn't they be great? Right, okay. So let me just move these ones back here and we're going to get started. So for this, you will need 5 pieces of card. Now this is 6 by 7 inches. And I've scored it, surprisingly enough, at 3.5 inches to make myself a little book.
Good.
There we go. And then you will also need another piece of card, which is 6 by 5.75 inches, so slightly smaller. And you're going to need those, and you're going to score those at 3 inches, just down here. So there we go. So that is scored down there. Now for this one, I'm going to use the trellis frame. And I'm just going to use the trellis frame on its own. This is gorgeous. I think this one, for me, this one is a real photo mount frame. Absolutely beautiful for your photo mounts. So I'm just going to ease that off. And we're going to pop that on there and cut it. So what I'm doing, because this is, I'm just lining this up. I'm just lining up. I don't know if you can see at the top and bottom of this particular design, you can see on the picture, it might help if I show you a picture. You can see it's got a twiddly bit.
Yeah.
That's a technical term, by the way. Twiddly bit.
I'm writing that one down.
Top and bottom.
Twiddly
bit,
yeah.
Twiddly bit,
yeah.
Top and bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to line the twiddly bit up with the score line that I've put in the middle of this piece of card. Pop some tape on there, some tape on there, and we are going to run it through the machine. And again, because this is a beautifully intricate die, I'm making use of that fantastic metal plate which comes with. I mean, why not use it? If you've got it there, why not use it? Make life easier. Absolutely.
I think did you just measure? Loretta's asked, what size paper is Fiona using?
Okay, so yes, I did measure it, Loretta. So the purple piece of card I used was 7 by 5 3/4.
Yep.
And the smaller piece of card was 6 by. I will measure it again in a minute.
I should have been listening.
There you
shouldn't I,
go.
really? I mean, I was, but it just.
I can measure it again in a moment. Don't worry. We can do it again, because once you see how easy these are to do, oh my word, you're going to be making so many of these. And these Create-a-Card style dies where you have the option to cut in or out are the perfect ones to be using. Now, again, oh my word, look at all that detail that it has just cut. This is the thing, you will very quickly, if you have another die cutting machine out there, you will find that when you will get so used to dies cutting in one fell swoop, you'll be shocked. If you then go back and use a die cutting machine, you'll actually be shocked. So we're just going to pull that off. And then guess what I'm going to use? You're going to use your little brush. I'm going to use my little brush tool.
If you have got a die cutting machine that is not, doing what it should, and you're not getting precise cuts like this, then you deserve it. You deserve to have the Gemini Junior to give you these precise cuts each and every time. Because do you know what? If you're spending half your time having to roll your dice through and then look and it's not done, and go back through again, it's taking time, and you want to get to the fun stuff. So please take advantage of the deal on the Gemini Junior if you haven't got a die cutting machine which is doing the job for you. Because I mean, look at that.
Take a look at that. Take a look at that. Oh my word, that is stunning, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That is absolutely stunning. So remember, you've got that fold, and I'm just going to re-engage that fold just here. So I'm just going to fold that bit. All I'm doing, because it's been through the machine, I'm just reinstating the fold by burnishing it, and I'm just going to burnish this one just here too. Right, so what we're going to do for this bit is we are going to stick that edge to that bit and that edge to that bit. The reason why the white card is about 3/4 of an inch smaller is you want it to pop out as you open the book. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yes, Fiona, good. That's the right answer. But for people who didn't understand that, I will measure this again and explain. So this one is 5 3/4 by 6 inches. This one is 5 3/4 by 7 inches. So now what we're going to do is to stick this together. So we've got both the folds going the same way. So we're just going to pop some tape down this side, and our tape runner pens, which are back in stock. Oh my word, when these were out of stock, I was nearly crying. I was like, how can I craft without my tape pens?
They are super handy, aren't they?
They are really fabulous to have. So that sticks on there. Then what we're going to do, we're folding it over, can you see? And I'm going to fold that bit over and stick it on this side. So down this side here, it's so easy, isn't it?
If you want the tape pens,
this is crazy easy.
They are on the screen for you now. The extra strong glue tape pens, they are back in stock.
Wow.
$3.99 or $5.95. A message from Carol Ann who says, OMG, is the UK having another warehouse sale? There's a tab on the website under offers called UK Warehouse Sale. That's our end of summer sale, isn't it?
It probably is.
I think that's our end of summer sale. I think that's what it is, which ends on Sunday. So if you want to take advantage of the deals on our summer sale, then make sure you get involved. We'll be doing another countdown of our favourite items in the end of summer sale a little bit later on. Right. You've done your first bit.
Okay, so do you want to see what this looks like when you open it up?
Yes.
Ta-da! Ta-da! Look at that. Now, what you are going to do is you are going to do that five more times.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is just stick these together. Now, I mean, this is a ridiculously easy card to make. So all we do with them closed, tape pen on there.
You can always have I don't know, I was thinking like Christmas, like little characters in there, or like family photos in there, but I don't know, do you know
family photos would be fantastic in there. Or I'll tell you what, if you're doing a frugal Christmas this year, why don't you put 5 wishes in there, or 5 things you are going to do instead of gift giving for Christmas? So maybe it's going to be, I don't know, sweep the porch, empty the dishwasher, whatever it's going to be. I'm just opening that because I didn't get that top bit lined up as well as I wanted it.
So what do you mean? You could give this to the kids and go, here is the list of Christmas things you need to do before you get any Christmas presents this year.
Oh, you could do that as well, yeah. Yeah, that would be the alternative advent calendar, wouldn't it? So you could put 25 stars and go, well, in the run up to Christmas, kids, this is what you've got to do
today. You're vacuuming the living room.
Yay!
And tomorrow you're cleaning the bathroom.
How fantastic. Right, okay, so now we're going to decorate the front of this. So we're just let's stick that down first. There we go. So let's stick that one on there. So now when I open it up, look, there you're going. So you're seeing, look, there we go. That looks sensational, doesn't it? And how easy was it to do? Yeah. And then all you do to finish it off is you're going to put your front and back piece on there. Now, if you're going to put ribbon on it, I've lost my ribbon. Stick your ribbon underneath here, just underneath here. Then stick your card front on the front. But we'll have to pretend mine's got ribbon in it.
All right.
Because guess what? Pretending?
Yeah, I can see it now.
You can see that ribbon just
can.
there.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah, it's really lovely.
Ribbon. Yep.
And one of the other things that I did was use, so I used my my trellis as a stencil.
Okay.
So remember, with all your die cutting, you can use your die cut as a stencil. So then we decorate that up there. We'd put another one on the reverse just to make it pretty. You'd maybe stamp it handmade with love from one of our top picks, and you can pop your name on it, and you'd have your ribbon on both sides. And then when you open your little book,
that's joyous, isn't it?
Look at that. Is that not just the easiest ever card to do? You can really go to town with this, can't you? I mean, just look so fantastic.
That is, I think, has to be so far my demo of the day.
Hello.
That was brilliant, wasn't it? Just brilliant. What a great idea. And as we said, you know what? You can make it like that. You use it as like a little Christmas decoration as well. Do you know what I quite like the idea of? Is that you've got the little blank spaces in the middle of the card there. Maybe you could take a picture each Christmas and add one each year to the little decoration, so you can remember each Christmas, that kind of thing. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Thank you for all the messages coming in. Remember, we're still after your pictures. We're after what you're having for breakfast as well, because it's Better Breakfast Day, so let us know what your better breakfast is. I must say hi to Terry Tom Anderson, who says, just tracked my package and I'm getting the brush tool today. Yes. The Poke tool has changed my life. I know it's the simplest thing, but it's so much better than any other. Yay, it is the simplest things, isn't it, in life that we love the most. And I tell you what we also love here at Crafters TV is when you send us your pics of your makes, like Mariah has. This is great. So this is brilliant from the Christmas collection, that wonderful holly frame with the shaving foam technique in the background as well. Ooh. And the Deck the Halls sentiment on there. That is gorge. As well as Michelle Harris's card. This is You're Invited from the Everyday collection. This one comes with, with the elegant frame, isn't it, that one? Just absolutely beautiful. I love the fact that you're enjoying these collections as much as we are bringing them to you. Now, this is one of my absolute faves. Tracy sent in the piece on Earth, and look at that, the colours, they're amazing. Love like that gold mirror coming through, really giving that star a pop, isn't it? And that sort of like star explosion going on around there, and just the addition of the flowers as well on the bottom, really pretty. And then something very different that Steph sent us, again a little bit more minimalistic, this one, isn't it, really? A bit more sort of rustic, if you like. Really love that combination of colours there with the happy birthday sentiment and that beautiful floral frame. And then Liz, who's absolutely loving this is a snowflake frame, isn't it, from the Christmas collection, Winter Wishes. Love that color combination again as well, just beautiful. Thank you for sending in all of your pictures. Now, if you have just joined us, we are giving you details of all of these interchangeable collections that we've got. So we've got 2 big bundles. So let's just quickly break these down for you so you can see everything that you're going to get. So this is the Interchangeables Everyday Collection. So within this, you get the beautiful flower frame. I mean, just stunning. Again, level of detail is amazing. You're going to get your best wishes, happy birthday, and just for you with the florals within the sentiment there. Also in this collection is your elegant frame. I mean, look at the detail here. It is absolutely phenomenal with the interchangeable sentiments of congratulations, you're invited, and enjoy your special day. Now, also this heart, I think this is my favorite in this collection, this heartfelt frame. I love the fact that you've got all these beautiful swirly flowers around the outside, the heart frame, and the little dangly heart in the middle as well. And then the sentiments, you've almost got a little heart balloon there on the love you, and that's sending lots of love with a little envelope in the bottom. Love it. And then finally within this collection, thank you, with this trellis frame. Again, so much detail. Love the frame within the frame there. It's just gorgeous. Celebrate and thinking of you are the other 2 sentiments that you get with this. So you can go for the whole bundle for £78 or $90. Again, if you're a Platinum Club member, take another 20% off that, and the price comes down even lower. Pretty much no one will pay that price, which is great. However, if you're feeling a little bit more Christmassy, then we have the Christmas collection for you as well. And we've seen some brilliant samples, not only from Fiona, but from you, our lovely Crafters TV viewers as well. So within this collection, again, still same price, £78 or $90. Big savings to be had. You've got the Christmas theme, and of course, these beautiful frames. This wonderful snowflake frame with the Let It Snow, Believe in the Magic, and Winter Wishes. This one popular individually. You can get all of these frames that I'm showing you individually, and we have got a mix and match, which I'll tell you about in just a second. But also within the Christmas frame, you've got Peace on Earth. Again, love that. We saw that card a few moments ago that was sent in to us using that one with the blue on the gold mirror card. Joy to the World and Star of Wonder are the other 2 sentiments that you've got there. Here's the Christmas tree frame with Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays and Seasons Greetings. And then the final one within the Christmas interchangeable bundle is your holly frame. Again, you've got Deck the Halls, Jolly Holidays, and 'Tis the Season. Now, lots of people are going for the collections as a whole. Lots of people deciding to go for both the collections. However, if the budget doesn't stretch, you've got the ability to go for these individually. So you can buy the individual sets, $24.99, or if you think to yourself, well, I actually quite like a couple of them. Maybe you want to go for one from the Everyday collection and one from the Christmas collection. You've got the ability to do that. So $24.99 individually, or $42.50 if you're here in the UK for 2. It's $55 for 2 if you're watching us in the States. So plenty of option, plenty of ways to be able to buy all of the frames that you like and make up the little mini bundles that you want to make up. Now, as well as seeing your cards, which I'm enjoying, I've got to tell you, I am really enjoying seeing what you're eating for breakfast. Now, Rosalind, Russell, what is that? Just biscuits?
American biscuits are like our scones.
Oh, what's in the middle? What's in the middle of that biscuit? What is in there?
Ooh.
Is it just? It looks like it's got like. Is it like it's got something like gooey in the middle of it?
Ooh.
Rosalind, what's in the? There's something in the middle of there. I'm sure there is. What's in that? I need to know because it looks yummy. Laura, what on earth is this? Because this looks yummy. Greek eggs. Oh, eggs with Greek yogurt and chili. Oh, and then you got your sourdough as well on there. Are you joking me? I had peanut butter on toast for my breakfast, and I mean...
And that was many hours ago.
It was many hours ago. It seems like it was yesterday. That looks... So Greek eggs, so Greek yogurt on top of... 2 poached eggs, Greek yogurt, and then a bit of chili oil on there, and then you got your sourdough bread, and you're good to go. I mean, come on. Come on. I am just... I'm literally... Someone get me a handkerchief. I'm salivating. I mean, thank you. In case you just joined us, you're thinking, why are they sending pictures of breakfast in? It is Better Breakfast Day, so we've been asking what you eat for your breakfast and, you know, national breakfast and all this kind of thing. Generally, we've been talking about food and we've been crafting. I mean, what more do you need in life, eh? Apart from, you know, crafting and lovely food as well. Thank you. Keep sending those pictures in. Keep sending in your questions as well. And what you're up to. Caroline on Facebook's just said, "Oh, a parcel from Crafter's Companion just arrived. It's my Totally Tiffany Buddy Bag Bundle." Ooh. Yes. Make sure you're watching on Saturday because we've got a Totally Tiffany show coming up, and Tiffany will be joining us as well. That is 4 o'clock UK time on Saturday. Yeah, we'll get to have a little sneaky peek inside her craft room. So
how
stay
super
tuned for that.
organised is that going to be?
I know.
That is going to be super.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
Organised. Yeah, we won't show mine.
Oh, we should do that as a feature, shouldn't we? Inside our
Only if somebody comes round and tidies it up.
We could do our own version of, remember the TV show Through the Keyhole? Lloyd Grossman, wasn't it? Who would live in a place like this, and we could go round all of our crafters' craft rooms, and you have to guess.
Word. I bet you Debbie Fisher's craft room is really tidy.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I think mine will be the most chaotic.
Oh,
definitely.
Interesting.
Definitely.
We should definitely put this to the bosses and should do this, and this would be great, wouldn't it? Having a little nose round everyone's craft rooms and trying to guess whose is whose. Right, we'll do that. Yeah. Anyway, we've only got about half an hour to go. I can't believe where the time disappears to. So let's go back over to the creative side of the studio and see what the lovely Fiona's up to.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a Christmas bag. So I have got, and I'm just going to move this mat up so you can actually... Am I going to move the mat up? Yes, I am. There you are. So that you can see this measure at the bottom, and we'll just ignore all those bits which are there. Okay, so I have taken an A4 piece of card and I have trimmed it to 8 inches. You can't see the top now. Squidge it down, Fiona.
Squidge it
there
down.
You go. So it's an A4 piece of card wide, 8 inches, and then I have scored it at 2 inches, 6 inches. So 2 inches there, and then I have scored it at 5 3/4 inches, it's about 6 3/4 inches, and then 7 3/4 inches, as you can see. And then I have just folded and burnished it, and I've just cut away this bit here to make, if I fold it, maybe it will make it easier for you to see. This is going to be the side and base of a bag. And we are using that beautiful Christmas die, which we're just going to cut there. So now, if you're looking at this, you might be going, but Fiona, how is that going to fit in? Well, how it's going to fit in is like this. You're going to fold that bit under the metal so that it protects all that bit. It's not going to cut it. Then you can pop that on there. Then we can put our die on. So it's not the case that some of these larger designs you can't do. You've just got to think creatively about how you're going to cut it. So that is going to go there. Then we are going to pop that down. Then we are going to pop that down and pop that one on. And we are just going to run it through our Gemini Junior. And this is the thing, when you get the machine home, when you get the dies home, have a play. I'll tell you what we're going to do after I've done this one. We're going to have a look at those black and white concepts again, because you can see how some of those are made. And this is the thing, if you are new to crafting, start with the simple ones, work your way up. And if you happen to be watching our shows yesterday, I know the shows, does it include the cartload? Is the cartload still on there?
Yeah, cartload you can watch again.
Ben, what about those magazines? If you are a new crafter, what about that magazine deal that we had on yesterday?
I'll tell you what that magazine deal was. You got the Crafter's Inspiration magazine volume 26, didn't you, for $9.99, and then you got the Sew Inspiration magazine and 16 and
16
17.
and 17.
For free, $9.99 for the lot, and of course you don't get just the magazine. Yeah, you got it was $9.99 or $14.95 for the magazine, which is your crafters inspiration. You got Sew Inspiration 16 and 17 for free. It was absolutely bonkers. And then of course within each of the magazines you get all of the projects and you get loads of inspiration. And then of course because they're not magazines, they're almost like little goodie packs, aren't they? Because there was fat quarters in there, there was stencils in there, there was embossing. I mean, there was all sorts in there for $9.99. So I'm sure, I don't think there's a lot of stock left because we sold a lot of those magazines. But yeah, have a look back at that show and have a look on the website because those, I mean, that was just a silly deal yesterday. Who came up with that?
I know. There you go. Now look at all the waste. I don't often do this, but look at all this fantastic waste. Look at all these snowflakes that I've got in craft card that I can use on another project. Don't they look sensational? Absolutely gorgeous. That's just a waste. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Not normally a phrase you hear, is it? Sensational waste.
Sensational waste, absolutely. So that's going to pop in there. So what I've cut, there we go. Look, isn't that pretty?
Gorge.
Isn't that pretty? And because I didn't put a sentiment in there, you've got that pluck which you could write somebody's name on for a Christmas gift bag. And then what we're going to do is we are going to just glue this together. So what we're going to do, this was a bit which was tucked under the metal plate. So I'm just reinstating the nails in there. There we go. That is going to sit just there we go.
Could you put, in these little bags, I like it at Christmas time when you can buy the bags of Christmas smell.
Oh, like Christmas potpourri.
Yeah, I love those.
Perfect idea.
Yeah, bags like cinnamon and stuff.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Great little
Come on,
gift
Fiona.
idea.
That's the way
Get some
it goes.
Christmas, what is it, cinnamon and what's the other thing, Christmassy?
Orange.
Orange, yeah.
Orange is definitely
What did you say,
a
Laura? You
Christmas
said
one.
something posh. Oh, star anise.
That's posh.
Yeah, that is posh, isn't it? What even is it?
Yeah.
Good in a curry? Oh, don't know.
Yeah. Christmas curry, that's quite traditional,
Christmas
isn't it?
curry? What? Oh, so you do it the next day, you use your leftover turkey. We normally have like sandwiches and stuff the next day. I don't think we've ever done like a Christmas curry. Maybe that is the way forward then. Boxing Day curry, turkey and star anise. Well, other stuff in there as well, because it'd just be a bit weird, wouldn't it, just having that in there?
Right,
Wow.
so all I'm doing is just putting some of our tape runner on these bits, because what we're going to do is just fold this bag together. I wonder if that's the easiest way for me to show you what I'm doing. So that is sitting just just up there, and we're going to put another tiny bit of glue just on this base bit here. This is where these tape pens are absolutely fab. That sneaks in there we go. That little bit, just like that. That bag is absolutely, now look at that. Look at that.
Gorgeous.
So that could have your potpourri in, and you finish it off with, I left that side plain
Love
on
it.
this one, but how pretty would that be as a little bag? And I'll tell you what it's lined with.
Yeah.
You know that lovely autumn pack we
That we had yesterday?
You know the pearlescent
Yes.
lightweight paper which was in there. Doesn't that look beautiful?
It's amazing. And again, so simple to do once you know how with these sets. Again, possibilities really are endless. Loads of you loving these deals. Dieta on YouTube says, such great tutorials this morning. I have several Create-a-Card sets. You can do so much with them, as we've seen with the lovely Fiona. Bernie Burnsify on YouTube says, the interchangeable sets are so gorgeous and what a great idea. And Michelle Parsons on YouTube says, good morning from PA. Fiona, you'll be happy to know my husband recently made us a breakfast of blueberry pancakes, pepper bacon and maple syrup. Delicious. Literally, we are so hungry now. I can hear Daniel and Laura in the gallery going, oh, we are so hungry. So listen, last chance to, because we've only got about 20 minutes left on the show. If you're watching either on Facebook or YouTube and you want to ask any questions, now is the time to get those into our Fiona. Anything you want to know about these collections, anything you want to know about any of the demos that Fiona's shown us over the course of the last hour and 40 minutes or so, or if you just want to tell us what you have for breakfast, because we are enjoying all of your breakfasts. You can get social with us at Facebook and on Instagram, and of course on our YouTube page. And if you want to send in any pictures of breakfasts or cards that you've made recently with these collections, we'd love to see them. You can email us studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Now, very quickly before we move on to another demo with Fiona, as a lot of you will know, we have been having our sale recently, where we've been giving you the chance to get your hands on some goodies, and we have been featuring some of our favourite goodies in this next little segment. It is the end of summer sale. So we did the top 10 a few moments ago. This is the top 3 of the top 10. Out of number 3, this is the Crafty Fun stamp collection. Sarah's signature, happiness is handmade. So you get all of those beautiful stamps in there. Sending you crafty hugs. Eat, sleep, craft, repeat. I love that. Crafter's gonna craft. That's 225 or 325, 6 stamps within that set. In at number 2, it is Sarah and the Signatures with Craft Life. Do, 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 do. Do you remember that song?
I do.
About 1995, wasn't it? It wasn't Craft Life, it was called Park Life.
Park Life,
yeah,
wasn't
Park
it?
Life
Yeah.
by Blur. But anyway, this is Craft Life, and again, you can see the stamps that you're going to get in there. Craft friends, make a beautiful mess today. Crafty friends are the best friends, and more in there as well. Craft Life, 225 or 325, over 50% off that one. That has been the second most popular of our end of summer deals today. And in at number 1, great mate. Everybody loves a butterfly, and don't let this butterfly flutter by. It's the Majestic Butterfly die, 375 or 725, and that has been the most popular of the sale items that we've brought you to date. And remember, if you go to our website before Sunday, you'll find more deals just like this as part of our end of summer sale. Don't worry, Daniel, I'll do the sound effects. It's fine. It's fine. Right. We have got about 20 minutes remaining.
Okay.
Sarah on Facebook says, so enjoying the demos today. Thank you for sharing your ideas, Fiona. That is what we're here for. Oh, by the way, Katie Henders on Facebook. This breakfast, come on, are you joking me? Fresh crab omelette with hollandaise sauce.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That is.
Isn't it? I mean, that
Yes,
just sounds
wow.
like something I need to. I mean, I haven't even got a nice lunch, to be honest with you. I've got lentil soup for lunch. Peanut butter on toast and lentil soup. That might be a little bit bad for you guys later on this afternoon.
That's never going to be a hit, is it?
No, it's not. It certainly isn't. It's a good job we're a long way away from each other in this studio. Whoa!
Lovely.
Sorry.
Lovely.
What are you up to over there, Fiona? What are you doing?
Right, I thought we've got a few minutes left, so we're going to go back to the very beginning and we're going to do a couple of really quick cards.
Yeah.
So I have taken, by the way, I don't know if this is still in, this is the pale gold Centura pearl. That is beautiful, isn't it? But the pale gold, the silver, the bronze, the copper, the rose golds that we have in there, absolutely stunning. And we haven't used the Christmas tree die yet. So guess what we're going to use?
The Christmas tree die.
The Christmas tree die.
Yay.
Absolutely. So do you want, and it is your choice this time, I'm not going to change it. Do you
Yeah,
want?
but you say that, Fiona.
Happy
you say
holiday.
that. I've fallen into this trap
I
before
know.
when my wife goes, you know, which dress do you like? I'll wear the one, and then she always
And then she
chooses
goes,
the other
really?
one.
I prefer the other one.
I don't know,
Don't you
what's
like the
that
other
for?
one?
But go on, give me the choice.
Anyway,
then. Go
so
on.
your choices are, Ben,
yeah.
season's greetings,
Yeah.
happy holidays, or Merry Christmas.
Well, I'm going to stick with what I've always said about this collection. I love the fact that, you know, you've got your two kind of traditional Christmases in there, but I also love the fact that you've got happy holidays in there. So please,
So,
happy holidays.
happy holidays it is.
Oh, you've done it as well.
Look at that.
Yay!
So this is a 5 1/4 inch card blank, which I've just made by scoring a piece of card and trimming it to size. What we're going to do is just pop this in. It is such a pretty little die, this one really is, and so versatile. So where is my hard-working metal sheet.
You've been putting it through its paces today, haven't you?
Do you know what is sensational though? Is every single one has worked out fab, hasn't it? She says there is tempting fate.
Do you have a name for your machine as well?
There is always tempting fate. My Gemini Joe.
Gemini Joe, is it?
Of course, it has to be, doesn't it? Gemini Joe.
Yeah. Gemini Joe.
Yes, G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe, you see. Gemini G.I. Joe, as in, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you see.
Of course.
I get it now. Not
very creative, but it works for me. Or Gertrude. The big one's called Gertrude.
Gertrude and Joe?
Yeah, Gertrude and Joe.
Have you got all of them then? Have you got a Mini as well?
Yeah, and a Go.
What's the Mini? Have you got names for the Mini and the Go?
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I haven't named them.
Mo.
Ooh. Mo the Mini.
I was thinking Mo the Mini and Joe the Go, but you've already got a Joe. Maybe Flo the Go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Now look at this. Again, 1 pass, 9 seconds. Oh my word. Oh my word. Let's, just take a moment. Take a moment to just appreciate that incredible cut.
That is
in 9 seconds.
Tremendous.
Oh my word. Ha ha ha. Boom. See what you did there. Okay, so let's just take this off. There we go. And then, you know what we're going to use? We're going to use
the brush.
Our fabulous brush.
He's had some work today as well, hasn't he?
It has. But look at all these bits which come out. I mean, they are just gorgeous. Here we go. So imagine you are making these to sell. Maybe you're making them to sell for in aid of church faith, your local school, or whatever it might be. You can, of course, make and sell as many of these as you like. So if you wanted to make up a set of, say, 6 or 12 of these using different coloured cardstock, how amazing would that be?
Just great, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, it really is really good. Or maybe it's your local, I don't know, Venture Scouts or Brownies. You could get them involved in doing them as well, if you feel kind enough to lend them your Gemini, of course. But actually, do you know, I mean, in all seriousness, these are thin metal dies. They're going to work through any of your machines that you've got out there. So if you've got a Gemini, fantastic. But just because you don't have a Gemini doesn't mean you can't join in the fun. You absolutely can. Now I'm taking a moment just to knock these bits out because I want you to see how sensational that is. Look at that.
Amazing. Love it. Look at the level of detail you got there.
It's extraordinary, isn't it? All those stars you can use, all those little swirls you can use. There is so much of the waste. You've got little stars, you've got swirls here that you could be using. There's another star there. I mean, just sensational. Absolutely gorgeous. Right. Have we got time for me to do one final card?
Yeah. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, ask away.
Well, first of all, a couple of comments. Michelle on YouTube says, Ben, your seagull impersonation is getting better by the day. I practice religiously. Yeah, it is the last day of it, isn't it? Because I'm not here. Oh. And Sweet Imp on Facebook says, my Advent arrived. OMG, the temptation, but I will not break. Bring on December the 1st. Can I just tell you very quickly, I know I was having a laugh and a joke with the Advent calendar that we launched earlier in the week, and I know some people have already opened their Advent calendar. There is a video doing the rounds of somebody who opened it up and opened all of the doors. I know. So don't look for that, whatever you do. Couple of questions though. Roberta on YouTube says, can someone please tell me, does it cost more to send a square card in the UK it does in the US? I don't think so.
I don't know. They go by size, don't they? So, but actually a square card, as long as it gets in an
A4 size.
Yeah, C5 envelope, it's the same. So
yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Does it in the States? So I wonder. That's a good question.
It does in the US, says Roberta. And Irene Di Manavino, I hope I said that right, says, I have a random question. There's a bit of maths for you here.
Go on.
What is the square root? No. If I have a 7x7 card, what are the scoring measurements for an envelope and what size paper do I need to use?
Okay, now, the best way of doing that, because I don't have my Envelo Plus in the studio with me, is you go to our website and you look at downloads, and there is our envelope size chart on there. I'm pretty sure if you just put in envelope sizes, and read that along and down, and you will find it. Or if you're really lucky, someone from social, one of our crafty pals from social, will be watching and will tell you.
Oh, there we go. So
there we go.
Yeah, Crafty Pals on social, you know what to do. Or check the website, of course, as well, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk or .eu. We have just about 10 minutes remaining, so we can squeeze in another demo. Honestly, Fiona has done so many demos over the last couple of days. I mean, she is, just
demoing,
smashing them out.
Yeah.
The demo queen.
Yeah, I'm so pleased to be back. But I mean, look at this. We're going to finish with the last one we haven't seen, which is the flower frame. Some may say I've left the best till last.
Well,
this is really pretty. This is the one I think we'll do for weddings as well. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got the just for you sentiment. This is the one with the happy birthday sentiment in it.
Yep.
This is the one with the best wishes sentiment in it as well. So again, what I've done with my cardstock is I've cut a piece of A4 card. And again, this is a Centura. Look at that colour. Look at that colour. Centura Pearl is your friend when it comes to these, because it just makes the most sensational card. It really, really does. The luster on it is amazing. So what we're going to do is run it through. The other thing you'll notice is all those different cards, shapes and sizes, we have used our Junior. And that's the thing with the Junior, 90% of the dies that I have go through my Junior.
yeah.
You know, my big machine is fantastic, but 90% of your dies are going to go through this. I mean, it is sensational when you think you not only get the machine, but you're also getting all the plates you need as well.
And those plates last you a long time, right, don't they?
They really do. They really do. They're so robust. And you know, the thing is, once you've got the Gemini, you'll be able to maybe then branch out and start making use of our double-sided dies as well, if you've not been able to play with those yet. And again, look, every single time, that is just sensational. Shall I just remind you, if you're new to crafting, how you would emboss? Not that this needs embossing, it's beautifully cut, but look, you take off your metal, put your die, paper face up, the die is still attached underneath. Put your rubber mat, which is that pretty purple floppy one, on. Then you are going to put your opaque on. Then you put your clear cutting plate. So I've taken out my magnetic, and then we're going to pop that through. And what that's doing is just embossing the die. So if your die's got embossed detail, or you want to give it just that little extra, you can do that. But to be honest, the Gemini is so good that very often I don't bother with embossing, because actually it is just fab anyway. So here we go. That's that all done. Let's take these out the way. And then let's just lift this away. Look at that.
Ooh, wow.
Look at that. And then when I turn this over, oh my word, oh my word.
So intricate, but it just cuts brilliantly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Every single time.
Amazing. I mean, oh my goodness. It's no wonder I can do so many demos. And you know the reason why? Because when you've got good tools and great cards, you can just go, look at that. Stick a bow on that.
Yeah.
That's an I'm thinking of you, just for you, to brighten my day card in one go. Absolutely fab. So all I'm going to do is then stick this one together. That's it. But so that means we've done 8 different demos.
Yeah,
we've done 4 beginner demos. We've done 2 intermediate demos, and we've done 2 advanced demos in there as well. So there is a card for every level of crafter, and we've done them all pretty much start to finish. So when I've done this, shall we look at all of the ones we've achieved in the space of 2 hours?
We could do your card countdown.
We can do our card countdown.
Yeah.
We'll start at number 8.
We will start at number 8. I know we were joking the other day that you did about 700 demos, but seriously, the amount of demos you've done
stunning?
Is amazing. And again, 8 different cards today with different levels of kind of, ability. So if you are brand new to this, you've seen demos that you could achieve. If you're a little bit further down the line, again, you've got demos, I guess, that you can kind of challenge yourself with. But that's the great thing about these collections, isn't it? No matter where you are on your crafty journey, you're going to be able to make some fantastic cards. And let's just quickly recap on all of those cards that Fiona has made during the course of the last 2 hours. Here we go.
So here we go. So at 8.
Oh,
here we
number
go.
8.
We've got the Just For You. Isn't that pretty? Very simple, but very, very gorgeous. We have...
Number 7.
The Happy Holidays.
Yes, I like that one. Number 6.
We have...
Ooh.
A very decadent Deck the Halls.
Number 5. That was the first one you did.
We did that one. There you go. So there you are. Enjoy your special day. I'm doing them from beginner to more experienced crafter.
Number 4.
So, number 4. Look at that.
I like
Who
that
doesn't love an easel?
Number 3. Oh, this one was great as well.
Look at this. Cutting into your dies and making a fantastic, fantastic shaker card. And
number 2, the bag.
The bag. So that means at number 1
is, well, this has got to be number 1. This
has got to be number 1.
Look at this, come on.
Here we go. Actually, let's grab the one which I did. There we go. So here we go. There's the front and there. Oh,
that's
my
brilliant.
word.
Brilliant.
Oh my word. All of them easy, achievable and fantastic to do. If you get all of these dies, you've got 8 times 3. You've got an awful lot of opportunities to do an awful lot of these and not one of them is going to be the same and I can't do the maths. 24?
24. 8 times
there we go.
24. Honestly, haven't the demos been brilliant today? Con Turnbull on Facebook says, Fiona, you're simply the best. Your demo cards have been phenomenal today, as they have been for absolutely as long as I've viewed. Thank you.
Oh, bless her.
Thank you so much for all the inspiration you've given us crafters of the world. I love you to bits. With love from Connie. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 purple hearts there.
Purple hearts back to you. That's lovely. I've loved this. I love being able to hear all the comments as well. Absolutely fantastic. I nearly ended up over at Ben's side then.
You did. So exciting.
The ground didn't quite move, but I'm on the move. There you go.
Listen, it's been a brilliant show. Thank you so much for getting in touch. Let's just remind you of everything that we've had on the show before we take a little break ahead of our Colour Me Happy show coming up in just a little while. So, all of the deals that we've got on the show, here they come. The Gemini Create-a-Card Everyday Interchangeable Sentiments collection. Again, you've had a bit of a glance there at some of the cards that we've created over the course of the last 2 hours or so. You've got the trellis frame in this collection with the thank you, the celebrate and thinking of you. Lots of you going for this collection. I'm not surprised because it's kind of all encompassing, isn't it really? Cards for all occasions, cards for every friend and family member. The heartfelt frame, that's included as well with all my love you and sending lots of love. Then you've got the beautiful elegant frame featuring congratulations, thinking of, no, that's wrong, congratulations, you're invited and enjoy your special day. And then the interchangeable flower frame, which is happy birthday, best wishes, and just for you. Such a brilliant system, such an easy system to use as well to create cards for all occasions. Now, if you like that particular collection, it is £78 or $90. Again, if you're in our club, whether you're bronze member or platinum member, you're going to save money on that deal, which is already a phenomenal saving of $21.96 or $41.96. We've also got the Christmas collection for you too, and I know this has been super popular. It's all been popular actually. I think lots of people have been making up their own bundles as well, but this Christmas collection is just uber gorgeous, isn't it? With the holly frame, which includes your Deck the Hall, Jolly Holiday, and then you've got 'Tis the Season. You've then got included in this collection that beautiful Christmas tree, which we've seen. The Happy Holidays was the one which we saw in that demo just a few moments ago. Seasons, greetings, and Merry Christmas. Then we've got this wonderful star. I mean, take a look at that. Just stunning, isn't it? The sentiments there, you've got Star of Wonder, joy to the world, and peace on earth. And then this one here, I mean, you've got to love a snowflake, haven't you? Let it snow, believe in the magic, and winter wishes. That is the Christmas Interchangeable Collection. If you love that, details on your screen now. However, as popular as both of those collections are, the individuals are proving very popular too. So individually, you can go for any of the sets within the collections for $24.99. But if you then go, well, actually, I quite like that one there from the Everyday collection, and I like that one there from the Christmas collection. Well, we are doing a deal where you can go for any two for $42.50 or $55. So make up your own mini bundle if you want to do it that way. Just to finish off as well with some more of your pictures coming in. Thank you for all of these pics. We really, really appreciate them. And it's great, isn't it? Because hopefully we inspire you with some great demonstrations, and then you can send in all of your amazing pictures as well to inspire us. Some more diorama cards here from Adele with that happy birthday. Best wishes. And just for you, we love those a lot. And this next one as well, coming up from Sandra. That's similar to what you did, isn't it?
That's brilliant. That's it. Once you know how you can use whatever you like, that is stunning, Sandra. Absolutely gorgeous. And do you know that's made, you could use the Joy die, which was our number one of the top of the pop of the picks, to make that as well.
Top of the pop of the picks.
Top of the pop of the picks.
Top of the picks.
There we go.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, everyone, for sending in all your picks. Just to say as well, final few thank yous from you guys. Stephanie on Facebook says, thank you, Fiona and Ben. I will be referring to this demo very often. Not dinner. Demo. I hope we continue to see you, Fiona. I love your demos.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I'm planning on being up here a lot more than I have been, so I'm looking forward to it.
Cynthia, wonderfully awesome show, everyone. Love Fiona and Ben. Sarah, our uber fan. Do you know what as well? It keeps coming up on here. Top fan. Stephanie Theodos, top fan. Cynthia Crawford, top fan. Sarah Brown, top fan. Thanks to Crafters TV for doing all that you do. Look forward to the second show. Well, we're looking forward to that as well. Michelle Parsons on YouTube says, thank you, Fiona, Ben, and Team Social with 3 clappy emojis and a purple heart. We thoroughly enjoyed it. I must just say again and show some love to Fiona. Hasn't she been brilliant again today? Fantastic.
Thank you guys.
So many demos, so much inspiration, just an absolute delight. And I tell you what, we're excited because we're back together again, the two of us, for both our final shows of the week at 4 o'clock. Little sneaky peek, what's coming up on Colour Me Happy?
We have got my absolute desert island product favourite, without doubt. So if you've followed me for a while, you know we're going to be playing with watercolour. Oh my word, don't miss it. It's going to be great fun. We'll see you in an hour after I've made the next lot of coffee.
Oh yeah, it's your round, isn't it? And as well as a nice cup of coffee, oh, I've got a lovely lunch to go and have. Red lentil soup or something. Oh, can't wait for that. See you in a bit.